as usual, wait for some people to join in. Give them some time. Howdy, howdy. Hello. Everything is going swell. I'm gonna go ahead and get things set up for when we start up on Chomper and Brains. We just boop. Chomper. Super Brains. Who? Are you in our Discord, Crazy Crabs? Who are you? Or do I not know you? Okay. Welcome to the stream then. We're touching on Chomper and Brains today. This is going to be a very interesting stream because these are two characters in desperate need of, well, semi-desperate need of balance. And these are going to be some pretty tricky ones. But I'm going to do my best. We're going to make Brainium. We're gonna change Brainium up pretty hardcore. So I'm excited for that. I have some ideas. After weeks of trying to figure out how to rework Brainium into something good, I think I figured something out. Let's see. So what upgrades to Chomper? We got mastication. Copy, paste, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Yep, that is 10. And then for Brains, you'll set those up as well. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and we need another one for Brainium. Alright. Hello. What's up? Welcome. Looks like we got a bunch of people joining. The stream, as usual, probably about 2 hours. And we're doing the big ones today. We're doing Chomper and Brains, which includes Brainium. Today is a big deal. This is the one everybody's been waiting for. Hey, that's nice. Glad you enjoy them. I need to upload more often. I haven't been uploading a lot recently because I've been doing other stuff. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with Brainium on this. We're nerfing it and buffing it in ways. It's gonna be an interesting thing. We're nerfing its OP traits, but we're gonna make it more reliable, I guess. We're also making it a 3 cost. There's gonna be no upgrades that cost more than 3, so that includes legendary upgrades. They're gonna be 3 cost legendary upgrades. We're gonna have to nerf them, of course. Alright. I think we're about ready to... Well, no, I still have to type in the upgrades. Alright, let's see. So, what upgrades does Chomper have again? Let's see, we got halitosis, mastication, face bite. There's another one. Hot rod. Hot Roth. Well fed. Chomper's one of those characters I feel like it's gonna be hard to make it so he has no on-kill effect things, considering that it's like a lot of what he is yeah. Symbiosis. Vampire Spikeweed. Upset Stomach. Dirt Bath. That one's definitely getting some changes. Chomping, that was the other one, Chomping. I don't think we're gonna have to change Chomping, most likely. I don't know, that's you two-shot, like, scientist. I'm probably reworking Facebite to be something else entirely. Because it's a straight-up damage buff that's kind of lame. Well, we can do something cool with that. Brains, he's got Reach. Ultra Combo. Stick and Move. Speed Bag. Extra Special. Scorched. Hero's Moment. Fallback Plan. And then he has Turbo Twister. He's got Typhoon. Typhoon. Recuperate. And then Brainium Basher 9001. we're entirely reworking rapid fire for one. We're not gonna. Rapid fire is a problematic upgrade because even at full cost, it's still good because you just do more DPS, and that's never a bad thing. So I really need to write the what my concepts are gonna be like in like on the stream, because we're avoiding any like on kill effect things, any damage boosting kind of things. Yeah, we're making them like order. We might rework some of these older ideas, by the way, of course. Thank you. I love this music too. Hello, Levi. This ukulele music kind of grooving right now. Alright, so Brainium. Well, I'm going to touch on that a bit later. I'm going to let some people get a chance to join because I'm sure everybody wants to see what I have in store for Brainium, because it's pretty big. First off, though, we need to get with the non-upgrade changes. So, Chomper, for one. Grotty Goop, everybody knows it needs a nerf. We're gonna rework it a little bit too, though, to make it less annoying. And just less of a pain in the ass to deal with, you know? Every one of Brains' abilities are getting reworked. Alright. Brains is getting heavy changes. My weekend was a very fine weekend. I have enjoyed just sitting around and playing Cookie Run. And doing a spot of cleaning. No, we are not reversing back Dawn Apart. It is still really freaking good even after the damage nerf. If any, actually, we're making Dawn Apart of 3 cost. We're gonna make it not insta-kill. I don't think it should ever insta-kill. That's kind of dumb. We're gonna make it, we're gonna actually make it weaker, but it's gonna be cheaper. So you can just vote on a set a lot easier. It doesn't cost 5 points, it's gonna be 3 points. Yeah, we're making BFN Turbo Twister like GW2 Turbo Twister, but less bad. A lot of things have bugs. Alright, Ultra Ball, of course. We're nerfing Ultra Ball. It's too damn easy to get a free kill with it. There's no skill involved with Ultra Ball. And Hyper Jump Thump. It's actually like Super Ultra Ball, but yeah. I'd say turning Dawn Apart into a 3 cost is a buff. Because then you can run Carpool plus Super Savior plus Refresh and Revive plus Dawn Apart. I think at most it's going to do 75 damage when you jinx an enemy with 5 orbs. That's still a lot of freaking damage. Oh, wait, we're removing Holman, though. We're removing Holman. We have to take note of that. So, there's going to be a lot of changes. We'll get to it when we get to it, you know? It's going to be very different. Less of a free win button, you know? When do they not? Alright, Turbo Twister. Whew. Reduce damage from 16 to 1. No, not to 1, but like 4. Yeah, it should heal on reason. I was already thinking about that. All right. I think a little bit of a damage hurt to Gatlin might not hurt. I mean, it's not like particularly OP, but it can kind of suck if you just instantly die to it. Super Range I'll take. So, we're changing Turbo Twister back to a mobility defensive ability. Get some utility and some options, yo. Honestly, Gatlin has a really weird place in pea shooter's playstyle. A lot of people don't even use it. I use it personally, but I mean, you already have a DPS boosting ability in pea souped. That's just a different DPS boosting ability, but except you can't move at all. Kind of doesn't fit his playstyle super well. Maybe reduce that. Less damage to armor again, which would make it give him some utility, maybe. I don't know. I like using it in BFN, especially with Reload Gatlin. In BFN, I just go in and out of it all the time. Like, there's no incentive to stay inside the Gatlin because of the new cooldown mechanics with it, especially with Reload Gatlin. What do you? I don't think his chance of getting burned by a Chomper is going to change, except for the fact we're nerfing Typhoon, but... Actually, no, Typhoon, with these changes, I'm going to make it so Typhoon can still uproot Chompers, but, you know, you don't really kill them. Because, well, you do 4 damage. Ultra Ball is tricky. It's just kind of like, yeah, you do 150 damage. Woo, free damage. It's not very interesting. I think we could make it more unique, honestly. This kind of feels like ZPG 2, but on brains, which makes it better because it's on brains. Yeah, it's very similar to ZPG. Now for Ultra Ball. That'd be interesting. Well, we'd have to give it an armor. Yeah, no instant trapping because that's stupid, but... I mean, it's really easy to place it in front of you, honestly. You just, you know, shoot down. So I don't know if that's necessary. That sounds like a fun idea, honestly, with the Ultra Ball. Well, what I had in mind for Ultra Ball is to give Brains more utility, I guess, and fit his close-range play style better. Rather than just being an insta-kill, especially like up close. This thing's way too easy to use up close. I was thinking of maybe just making it only splash, no direct damage, just it does 50 damage splash, but it slows down plants it hits. And with Scorched, the AoE would also slow down plants. Hyper Jump Bump needs to not pull people in from across the continent, you know? That's a bit much for it. Yeah, we're probably increasing the Scorched radius as well, because Scorched needs some buffs. So it's actually one of the cooler upgrades. It's just not very good. Scorched can be used to control the enemies, allowing Super Brains to make picks a bit easier. No, we haven't done Chomper yet. We're just doing some Super Brain stuff first because that's kind of just what I felt like doing. That's what I had more ideas for. School is stressful. You are correct. I'm probably starting college soon for culinary this October. Looking forward to that. Spikeweed's probably just getting a bit of a... I'm probably just buffing its health. Oh, yeah, Burrow is getting changes too. True. I definitely found high school more interesting than middle school. Classes are always different, you know. I have no idea. I don't really use FaceBite. I don't really pay much Chomper in general. Okay, spikeweed. Alright. Well, we got 6 people here all of a sudden. What's up, everybody? Maybe we should hop on Brainium while everybody's here. See, we all know. We all know Brainium needs changes. Alright. So, for Brainium, here's my idea. So, as with every upgrade, it is going to be reduced to a 3 cost. Brainium. Make it a 3 cost. So yes, Brainium's going to be a 3 cost instead of a 5 cost. And now for the nerfs. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, he punches now. Another thing to note is Spike Lee's from Symbiosis have 100 health for some reason. Instead of literally no health. Alright, so here's my idea for the Brainium change. He's basically Red Brains, but you trade out your ranged attack and your shield for mobility horizontally and mobility vertically. You get really good approach options and ways to get around and avoid stuff. But you lose, that defensive utility of your shield and that ranged option of your fist. And it's a 3 cost. Okay. Any opinions on this? I think it's a pretty good idea. It's a pretty simple way of fixing the problem of Brainium. It fixes like all of his problems. Not just the OP problems, but the super inconsistent problems. Where he's not very reliable. This kind of makes him a bit more of a very reliable character with his punches. Because everybody knows Brainium needs changes. It's the stupidest thing to have ever existed. It is so controversial. It makes the game less fun for most people. Except the person playing it. It's way too mobile. It can escape any situation with little to no effort. A single slip up and you instantly die to 125 damage. Or you get tackled, uppercut, tackled. If you have Sunflower, lower it. This will make it so there's no chance of you getting randomly insta-killed, which is not a fun game mechanic. This makes it so it's a bit harder to chicken out of fights because you have to actually charge up your thing before you can tackle away. Base movement speed increase might be a bit too good. I don't know. Seems really strong on a melee character. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't though. I don't know. Because like Hot Rod in GW2 moved faster and had 50 less health, and he was still really good just because he moved faster. And that's all you need when you're a melee character, is actually getting to the enemy. Maybe if it's only a slight speed buff, I don't know. Maybe he just has 150 health when you're running Hot Rod as well. It has its downside. I don't know. We'll get to that, definitely. Something to think about. There's so much to say about Brainium, man. Okay, well that's Brainium done. We got the big one out the way. That's the biggest thing, other than maybe like Engineer, but that's for an entirely different reason. That is these are the beautiful, I can't even fit them all on, Brainium changes. Alright. Let's now with Brainium out the way now, let's head back to the other stuff, you know? Where were we? We're on Spikeweed. Alright, Spikeweed. Maybe as we get to the upgrade, instead of just spamming them all in the chat right at once. Not Iceweed, not Iceweed. Alright, Grody Goo. We love Grody Goo. That's the funnest ability to go against in the game, right guys? Especially when you're playing Imp and you get Grody Goo and you're now forced to just sit there and die. And you just gotta wait it out and then die. We're changing this. We're making the poison not obnoxious, so it doesn't last 12 years while you're just forced to just sit there and watch your health deplete while you know you're gonna die. Death should not be prolonged like that in a game. If you're gonna die, you should die. You shouldn't have to wait for it, because that's not fun. That's why fire damage sucks in GW2. Yeah. It's also super obnoxious how it cancels abilities. Like, that, it's the #1 ability that screws me over the most. Just because the ability canceling. The poison isn't even the bad part for me. I don't think it lasts 7 seconds. The AoE lasts 7 seconds. The poison lasts longer, I believe. poison lasts 5.5 years. So we're gonna make it so it can't cancel abilities anymore, so it is less like GW2 Gravity Grenade, the hellspawn that thing is, you know? It's gonna slow you down, you're not gonna be able to jump in it, and you can't sprint. And you're going to take damage while inside of it, kind of like the Scorched AoE for Super Brains. And I guess it can have like GW2 poison, where it's not obnoxious, but it's still there just to say we have poison in the game. I guess, I don't know. So yeah, that I don't like that either. So don't worry, it is getting some hefty changes. Alright. So here's my changes for it. No longer disables abilities. It does disable jumping. The poison is like GW2 poison. So it does, you know, do 35 initially and then a bunch of 3s for 5.5 years. And instead, you just take a bunch of damage while you're inside of the AoE. So it's like one shot from Toxic Citron, but amped up a bunch, I guess. Alright. This should make it less annoying in like both of the two big ways it's annoying, but still keep it effective at what it's supposed to do, which is hinder enemies and control space. And this change right here will make it so, one, upset stomach doesn't make it so you have a longer cooldown on Grody basically. And it also makes it synergize with upgrades that enhance ability refresh. These are some hefty changes. We're changing. These characters are gonna be some of the most changed characters we got. I feel like that wouldn't complement Chomper's playstyle well though, because Grody Goop is his means of actually getting close to the enemy and taking him out, ensnaring him basically. Because he doesn't have mobility options really. He's more, as opposed to Brains, he's a melee character more focused on controlling area and intimidation and just forcing the enemies to move where they don't want to be, because he is there. So he's a control character. See, if we nerf Burrow's speed, one, it's gonna be less of a just like kill move and mobility move. Now you can use it to help control area by just forcing the enemy to move. Burrow is super duper ultra scary, and if there's a Burrow, you have to beat it. Alright. So these are the major changes. Oh, wait, Slobber Shot. That's a thing. Wait. Alright, Slobber Shot. We're not doing heavy changes to it. I don't think it's as good as some people say. Slobber Shot is supposed to be kind of not used you're not supposed to solely use Slobber Shot so you can, attack from range. It's more of to weaken enemies from range so they're easier for you and teammates to kill, or finishing enemies off with its high damage per hit. You can just shoot one real quick and you do a lot of damage, but you're not going to be getting a lot of kills with just Slobber Shot because it's going to be bad at getting kills. It's going to be slow firing. So we're going to actually decrease the projectile speed of it. I mean, not projectile speed, we're going to decrease the fire rate of it. Alright. So, yeah, the fire rate will be reduced by 25%. So it's gonna, if you're solely using Slobber Shot, it's gonna take 1.33 times as long to kill. I think. Numbers. Oh, is it 1.5? I guess it's 1.5. I don't know. Maybe it is 1.33. If you killed an enemy in 1 second, you will take longer. Hey, stream. The buffer and my thing isn't buffering at all. Alright, so yeah. Now, upgrades for Chomper. I don't know how to buff some of these. These are gonna be tricky. I feel like Symbiosis is gonna have to receive some pretty major changes. It doesn't even do anything with, like, using the Spikeweed ability. It's more of a Burrow upgrade, if anything. We're gonna make it so it actually changes how you're gonna use Spikeweed though. All our ability upgrades, the ideas with ability upgrades is they're gonna change how you use the ability, not just it's better or something. You're gonna play a bit differently with them. Or they focus on a trait of that ability and improve it so you can do certain strategies with it better. Dirt Bath, I think, is gonna need some changes. It is really freaking good. Real freaking good. It's just, you get more damage. We love more damage, I guess. Right now, what Symbiosis does is if you eat a zombie with Burrow, it leaves behind a Spikeweed. That Spikeweed can only live for 90 seconds. But it has like 100 health for some reason instead of like 0. Instead of like 10 or whatever, how much health Spikeweed has, which is weird. It's still bad. It's like a 3 cost. Or even at 2 cost. Even at 1 cost, it wouldn't be that good. Yep. Alright, so there are the stats. Vampweed might be fine as is. I don't know. It doesn't. It's kind of an unreliable thing, actually, I guess. You might, if you're lucky, get randomly healed. Whoa. It's not gonna become part of your actual strategy. It's just gonna be you hope it happens. So I guess that is problematic. What if we reduced Spikeweed's damage, but made it so enemies could shoot while Spikeweeded? But if you hit somebody directly with Spikeweed when shooting it, you can actually ensnare them in place. Keep them still, you know? Make them easy kills. That'd be interesting. Because right now, it's not really a major part of his playstyle, I'd say. You just kind of roll him down. Okay. Anyways, awkward. So, that would make it more of a part of your playstyle if you can ensnare people with it from range. It'd be kind of like GW2 Goop in a way, but not as bad. 1, no splash. 2, doesn't reduce your turning speed. Rip. Pain. So yeah. It's like GW2 Goop, but not the worst thing on the entire planet. You have to aim it. It doesn't fly straight. It doesn't reduce your turning speed, so you still get to play the game. And there's no backy. Goop without splash is already gonna be a big nerf. So we might go with that change. If I feel like it. Chomping probably doesn't need changes unless I feel like it. Holy shit, Chomping. In real life. They should add Chomping to Minecraft, in my opinion. Just my opinion though, you know. I just had a funny idea. What if Hot Rod made it so Burrow was like twice as fast, but you can't eat people? That'd be wacky. It basically transforms Burrow from something that can actually kill you to a mobility option. It's like Sprint Burrow. These are gonna be hard, I'm being real. Remember, we want 2 1-cost upgrades. Chomper already has 2 1-cost upgrades, but those upgrades are getting changes. Likely are. If we do that Spike Weed change, actually, we don't have to change Vampire Spike Weed. She might be too good. Yeah, I saw your face bite idea. I'm trying to avoid renaming things at all costs, but if I have to, I will. That'd be cool. Oh yeah, I've had ideas for an open world PvZ game where you just do all sorts of campaign stuff randomly across the world. I wouldn't even... Honestly, I'd be even fine without having one big main plot and you just explore and you do all these different plot lines and stuff. That'd be fun for me. And no, like, protagonist, you just pick your character. And you have all the... Just kind of like BFN campaign, but a ton of them. But it's also open world. And there's a ton of side quests, too. Because I love rocks. Have I ever mentioned I love rocks? Rocks are so cool. They are rocks. Fun fact. I'm glad somebody finally noticed my rocks. My rock collection. So let me show you what my idea for Typhoon was. What was it again? Rock gaming. Somebody should make a YouTube channel called Rock Gaming. And there's a face cam, it's just a rock, and they don't play the game because rocks can't play games. So it's just kind of on the title screen. Steak. I can see I thought they were steaks. They're just a bunch of steaks in the grass. Frosty the cookie, true. Maybe an actual, I guess. I don't know. Kind of feel like that doesn't fit PvZ. I kind of prefer the way it feels now, as opposed to other games. Recuperate probably just would heal you or something. So currently Recuperate's actually a pretty decent upgrade, but that's because it's on Turbo Twister. With the Turbo Twister nerfs we have, where it only does 4 damage, its old effect, we're gonna keep it, but it's not gonna be very useful. Because you're not gonna be using this thing for damage. But you also will now heal 50 health upon using it. Thing is, you can't cancel Turbo Twister unless you want to combo with Typhoon, where you can heal 50 health and immediately cancel Turbo Twister. I kind of wanted to do it make it so you had to use an upgrade with Turbo Twister to make it cancelable, because that's going to change how you use it up a bit. Oh, I forgot the extra O. I love O's. Recuperate's a 3 cost. If it heals 50 health, is it gonna stay? I guess it would stay at 3 costs, yeah. It'd make it even better for escape. So you can't, this speed boost, it is a little small, but you still have all these other effects on top of it. And you can literally just use Turbo Twister and immediately cancel it and be fast for a little bit. I think we'll do 3 seconds. So this is kind of your utility. This gives Typhoon a lot of utility. I mean, this gives Turbo Twister a lot of utility. This gives Turbo Twister some healing effect. So pretty interesting. Look, I'm good with 2 and 2. I was just typing a lot because it's Brainium Basher. And it was just a lot to type. Fallback Plan's actually an upgrade I kinda like. It's basically just rewind for brains. Look at our changes to Turbo Twister. It does 4 damage. You're not gonna be using this to kill people. It's an escape option now, or an approach option. So that knockback actually lets you escape. If you're like in the middle of a group or something like that, or you're in a fight with another melee character and you know you're not gonna win it, you can bail with Turbo Twister, and if you have Typhoon on, you can knock them away, or knock everybody away, and get the hell out of there. Prevents you from getting body blocked a bunch too. It's like GW2 Turbo Twister, but good. Really good. You move faster than you do while sprinting. And it doesn't have to compete with Heroic Kit as a mobility option. This gives him some more mobility, some more utility, some more defensive options, and escape options, and approach options. It does a lot for Super Brains in this now, rather than just being, oh, it's basically just the same thing as your punches, but better. Because if you're gonna have a melee character, you can't, if they're not gonna have any skill involved with aiming, you gotta find a different way to give them skill, and that is options. Somewhat. Choosing the right thing for the right situation is going to make it so you have to think a bit more. Typhoon further improves your options with Turbo Twister, and so does Recuperate. It's gonna be one of the most versatile abilities, a lot of utility. Ultra combo, I don't know what to do with this one. Fourth punch is kind of stupid in my opinion. Reach will probably just, everybody saw this coming. This is everybody's idea for reaches. Now it's not just a GPS enhancing ability. It is gonna improve the effectiveness and versatility of Flying Fists and allows you to use that at actual range. I want to see Brainium mains try to jump dump Turbo Twister people and it does 4 damage. It would be so funny. Brainium's gonna be so mobile with these Turbo Twister changes. It does lose out on some mobility, but Brainium's old mobility would be better than this current Turbo Twister because he's just gonna fly through the air and make yourself really hard to hit. Navigate any terrain effortlessly because it's brain dead. So fallback plan. Does it need changes? I don't know. It's pretty solid mobility enhancer, but he already has a lot of mobility is the thing. And it's not like he's gonna actually benefit from this a ton, but especially these Turbo Twister changes. Yeah, these rocks are playing the ukulele. They're pretty good at it too. Alright, so I kind of want to do a little bit more fallback plan. It's like Rewind, except Jump Dump is nothing compared to Stab Trap in terms of mobility. This is a mobility-focused upgrade, so I was thinking maybe if you don't hurt anybody with Jump Dump, it gives you a speed boost as well. Like, lasagna. We are in happy vibe town. We got ukulele music, no sad allowed. Oh, that'd actually be an interesting idea. Travels further with Jump Thumb. Oh, I actually kind of like that. Okay, maybe we'll actually do this. Maybe, I don't know. I think extra special we could just keep unchanged, so, because remember we need 1 cost upgrades. Actually, I think I'll get rid of this and make Typhoon a 1 cost upgrade, maybe. So. Alright. Yeah, I like that fallback plan idea. That does sound kind of cool. It'd be kind of annoying, maybe. How would that change the animation? Yeah, I think I'm going to change one of these to a speed upgrade. Probably stick and move. Mentioned speed, huh? Are you talking about this thingy right here? Armor mentioned something about making fallback plan similar to Rocket League. So it's basically gonna be like Rocket League combined with Rewind, but for jump bump. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so fun. Probably gonna make a shield upgrade for stick and move. I have a few ideas, maybe. That sounds problematic, because then you just reenact Turbo Twister, basically, turning brains into a team wipe machine. It's damage buffing. I don't know how much range it has. Uranium is a mobility upgrade for him. Fallback plan's a mobility upgrade for him. Speedbag might be a mobility upgrade. I'm not sure yet. It's like a 4 cost right now. It's gonna be a 3 cost. Recuperate survivability. Typhoon is utility. Scorched. We haven't gotten to the Ultra Ball changes yet, actually. So here's my idea. Now, I'm not sure how useful that'd be, because his shield is already pretty niche. But I kind of like the idea of improving his shield's health or something, maybe. For 3 seconds. So, that's exactly what I was thinking for stick and move, is if his shield gets hit, he moves faster. So you stick it, and you move. Maybe if your shield gets hit, you move faster, and if your shield straight up breaks, you get a big movement speed buff. I think we need... Is that good enough? I think maybe we should do a little bit more here. I feel like if we gave Speed Bag Stick Move's current effect, but change Stick Move to that, it would make Speed Bag a bit obsolete compared to Stick and Move. I don't know. I feel like we have already a lot of movement upgrades, but Speed Bag has speed in the name. Maybe it could be ability refreshed up. Hit a 3-punch combo, and you get your abilities back quicker or something. That'd be interesting. Maybe Ultra Combo, if you hit a 3-punch combo, you get your abilities quicker. Or hitting a 3-punch combo, maybe it could heal you with Ultra Combo, some extra. Ultra Combo plus our Vampiric change it. Heal from hitting a 3-hit combo, and then with Vampiric our changes with that, where you heal by just dealing damage. You just turn into vampire brains. I'll give it some thought before jumping straight into it. Scorched. Well, no, I wanna... See, Ultra Ball, the current problem with Ultra Ball is it gives Super Rain's a ranged option. Sure, he doesn't need it though because he's a melee character, but it's also too good up close is the thing. It's just like you can't miss it up close and you just get a free insta kill. It's just like Turbo Twister, I guess. So yeah, that needs some changey wangies. This is tricky. Yeah. Rock jump scare. I mean, I kind of like Scorched this current effect. It just needs to be better, if anything. We need to keep these rocks under control. They're getting a bit too feisty. The only reason we haven't touched on Scorch yet is because I'm trying to finish up Ultra Ball. We're changing Ultra Ball, so like, yeah. So this kind of gives Super Brain some control options here. You can position the enemies in favorable positions, you know. Is it about being necessary or is it about being awesome? It's not as big as Hyper Jump Up, I think, though. And also, it doesn't pull him towards you specifically. And it's not a mobility option at the same time. Maybe not that last part, though. I don't know. It was just a fun idea. Trying to make it cool and give it some utility. You know? Make it a bit more interesting of an ability. Because right now, it just kind of sounds like it's... Maybe I'll just keep it like that. Alright, how about Zeus? Okay. Let's see. Hero's moment is a moment of heroes that is heroic. Previous effect. So Hero's Moment's a survivability upgrade. For one, it's a 4 cost. We're gonna make it a less than a 4 cost. Probably gonna be a 3 cost. We'll see what the idea is, but. Alright. With the jump thump nerfs, I think we're gonna have to buff Hero's Moment. So while you're flying through the air, you take half damage. Make it safer, I guess. Right now, Hero's Moment, damage to people with hyper jump thump heals you. Mario, I'd add Mario. I think Mario deserves to be in PvZ. Maybe, hold up. I don't know about this. Not 100% sure about this idea right here. I was thinking maybe just like activated it, heal some health as well, but then it's just too similar to recuperate. Just hyper jump thump edition, you know? It's tricky. It's a survivability focused upgrade. Fallback Clan is mobility, Hero's Moment is survivability. Gives you some defensive utility in there. It's tricky. Then again, Turbo just already does the role of damage reduction too. It's hard, very hard. Getting a perfect idea here. It's gonna be a lot harder to actually hit people with hyper jump dump is the thing we need to take note of. It's more of just a really good approach option now. Mario. Mario is a hero's moment, you know, in my humble opinion. I'm trying to get it something unique that isn't gonna be like the other upgrades we have here. Ooh, wait, something with ability refresh, maybe? Okay, so that would be... How do you do that math again? That's 3 seconds off, right? Yeah. So using jump... No, it's not supposed to say turbo twister, it's supposed to say hyper jump thump, hyper jump thump. So kind of like ventilation for Snapdragon. But for jump dump, and it also can heal you by hitting enemies. Hold up. Super Brain's right here. So right now it gives you 15 health per person you hit. Trying to avoid some stun stuff. I was thinking something with stuns, but I feel like that'd just be really annoying to go against. That means if you get hit by a turbo twister, by jump up, you're just dead. Yeah, we got 18 minutes left till it hits 2 hours. We might go a little longer. I don't know how it depends on how I feel, you know. Well, yeah, if you can't tell, Brains is a very difficult character. That is pretty heroic in my opinion. We could do some chomper upgrades. I had an idea, I forgot it though, so maybe not, never mind. Okay, goodbye. Alright. There is a lot of text for these two characters alone. Just on Super Brains alone, I haven't even finished Chomper and he's already like longer than most characters. I haven't even got into his upgrades. Lord have mercy. I kind of like how Dirtbath encourages you to use, you know, Grotty Goop in a different way than usual. But I don't like how it makes you do more DPS. As you guys might know, it is just a DPS upgrade. And that's why it's like the best Chomper upgrade currently. So... I actually had an idea where it would slow down zombies. Health regen while in Grotty Goop. Okay, that's actually interesting. Actually, huh. Maybe we just do remove the previous effects and healing. Why do you have so many good ideas? I'm really good at spitting. How good should the healing be? How much health per second? We'll probably like divide how much it is in a second down to like half a second at least, so it applies every half a second. What is good? Yeah, definitely not as much as Heal Beam. How much do we have for Heal Beam right now? Oh, yeah, it heals like 20 health a second. Well, we're nerfing it to be 16 health a second. I was thinking like 10 health a second in this. Which means if it lasts 7 seconds, then you could get 70 health out of it. Sure, that's the proper way to respond. Yeah, that might be pretty cool. Now, let's see, in the grand scheme of things, is that worth running? I guess. I mean, yeah, I'd say it's pretty handy dandy. How does it compare to Chomping is the question, though. I guess this works in combat. Chomping is probably better overall for regenerating outside of combat, though. You don't have to commit an ability either, so... Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. Damp Weed's also going to be a survivability upgrade. Still considering that Spikeweed changed, though. For anybody who wasn't here earlier, I'm considering changing Spikeweed so it does less damage and you could shoot while inside of Spikeweed. But if you hit somebody directly with the Spikeweed projectile, you can actually ensnare them in it. So kind of think of it like GW2 Goop, but doesn't mess up it has no splash. It doesn't make it so you can't turn around as much, and Chomper doesn't have back swallow to instantly kill you, you know? It just holds you in place, basically. It does a little bit of damage. You had to aim it pretty well. It's like trying to aim a Yeti Chomper. That'd be interesting. My main problem with Spikeweed is it's not really gonna be it doesn't have any like implications on your playstyle. You just kind of, you know, toss them out and let them sit there and hope for the best. Maybe it'll do something, maybe it won't. It's not an interesting ability. And it's more just, you know, luck, if anything. No actual, like, skill or strategy involved with using Spikeweed. It's not a consistent thing at all. So this would make it more of a consistent strategy. And that change alone would make it so you don't have to, like, change Spikeweed at all. Vampire Spikeweed. Yeah, it's basically just Potato Mine, but you only have 2, and it does less damage. At least in GW2, it's actually better than Potato Mine oftentimes because it doesn't instantly die to the tiniest of splash damage or something. It had like 100 health, so you can actually really control locations with it. Especially on defense and like Seeds of Time. A point filled with Potato Mines, yeah, it's pretty annoying, but nothing compared to a point filled with Spikeweed. Which is why people actually use Energy Warp in competitive to just take out Spikeweeds there. Because it can activate Spikeweed safely. I feel like with that change, though, it'd be a lot easier to change Symbiosis into an interesting upgrade. I'm already telling you right now we're removing the previous effect. I don't know what we're going to do with it, but we're not having it be a burrow upgrade. See, the problem right now is these aren't going to change how you... There's no way to make it so it changes how you're going to use Spikeweed unless we change Spikeweed to begin with, really. Alright, so, yeah. Do you guys like that idea for a change? It might be too good with 2. I don't know. Right now, we're just increasing its health to 100, but that's not going to change anything about the playstyle. like Spikeweed is not really a part of Chomper's playstyle. You just kind of throw him around for the sake of throwing him around. You just get him down because there's no downside to having them down. Sure as hell ain't gonna use them in combat. Chomper is a control character. His burrow and Grody Goop is designed to help control enemies. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it either, which is why I'm kind of on the fence and might just go for a different idea. Because if the idea is iffy, it's probably not gonna be a good idea. So, I don't know. It's kind of hard to work with here. Spikeweed. It was a lot bigger part of Chomper's playstyle in GW2 because it was actually like a 1v1 weapon too. But that was stupid, and we're not doing that. Or at least not to the same degree, you know. See, with Spikeweed and GW2, if you use it up close, not only can you just straight up insta-kill the enemy because of Swallow, but you can also, they also can't fight back. They can't even shoot. So maybe if you could shoot and you didn't have back Swallow, Spikeweed wouldn't be that bad if it was like GW2 Spikeweed. Plus, you don't have, you know, what's it called? You don't have Goop to abuse alongside it. Basically, using it in a close range fight just holds the enemy still and does 50 damage. But if you're already up in their face, holding them still isn't like super impactful. So maybe they'll be fine. That's something to think about. I think we have to change Spikeweed so it's actually interesting though. I don't know exactly what to do with Spikeweed yet, but we will figure that out. Oh, let's do stick and move. So. Okay. So if you somehow manage to get your shield to break, you get a hella speed boost, which can add some strategy where you want to purposely break your shield so you can go zoom in. I don't read. Now I'm making hang zombies upside down. I think they know about the hit detection problem. It's not an easy thing to fix. It's been a problem in not just BFN. Yeah. I want it to be fixed, of course, but Mario.com. I wonder if they add Mario to Minecraft. I hope they add Mario to Minecraft. I'd be so happy. I was considering making this a 100% speed boost, so you move twice as fast, which means your walking speed is faster than sprinting. Your sprinting speed is, instead of 1.5 times your walking speed, it's 3 times. Easy. I haven't read the PVZ comics. My little cousins have. I need to. Next time I visit them, I should ask them to read them, if I could see them, because I imagine they're pretty good. I have no doubt. I have seen some snippets from it, and they are pretty funny. My favorite character in BFN is Super Naked Brains. I wonder if anybody gets that reference. I love highlighting stuff for no reason at all. So both of Brains a bit up. Jump bump upgrades decrease cooldowns, but for different abilities. And I think we need one non-jump bump related, you know, ability shortening things, so ultra combo, maybe. That's what I like about it. I like the messy art style. It's very appealing to me. Very cartoony, and it's very unique and nice. It's got personality. I love what there are some really good quotes in BFN from the NPCs. Major Sweetie challenged me to a jump-off building contest, and I get to go first. Thank you, Winston. Very cool. Halitosis, mastication. Mastication right now is a pretty boring-ish upgrade. Winston, he's the all-star with the trophy on his head outside of the dance hall. And your coach in Battle Arena. Major Sweetie is such a good character. Pour one out for Monty, guys. Yeah. Real quotes on Major Sweetie. Kill yourself. That is something that's a Major Sweetie quote if I've ever heard one. I think we might just get rid of Well-Fed's previous effect because it stalls the point a bit too good, you know. Here, actually, an idea. So this fixes a problem of like him just stalling point by being invincible on the ground. This also lets you save teammates a bit easier. Zombies just die out of sympathy, you know. Oh, rip Chomper, man. Poor man. Yeah, these are like the hardest characters to actually change. So that's why we didn't get everything done. Now with that burrow change, Well-Fed might actually not be a problem, but I think it needs a bit more to make it, well, more useful. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but personally I prefer a non-protagonist game. I mean, I don't think it'd be a bad thing. I'd be totally down for it. It's just I'm kind of more... I think I'd enjoy no protagonist mode. It's kind of me, you know? I'm not against it at all. So that I don't want it. It's just that I don't know. I want to play all the characters. You know, I want to customize, and I want to put on an upgrade and all sorts of stuff. As he is self-insert a little bit better, I guess, maybe. I wouldn't be opposed to it at all, but yeah. if I made a PvZ game, it wouldn't have a protagonist, but I would be down to play one with a protagonist. Nightcap, but nightcap. Groundhogs are omnipotent. That is true. I have one. I know I am a groundhog. Brains alone is like 2 pages. God damn. Mayhaps. You unlock new allies you can play as. You unlock, you get like a team. Rather than being one protagonist, you start with one, but you get more as you go, and you can swap between them. It's like playing Lego Star Wars. You just get different characters. Alright, I think we're wrapping it up for today. I've been streaming for 2 hours, 10 minutes. I'm hungry. We got Brainium out the way. I'm so happy. Look at this. Look at this mess. Oh my lord. He has a page all to himself. Now this doesn't even get into my real ideas for Super Brains. I have like some really interesting ideas for Brains just to make him take more skill. Like make it so his punches don't do the same damage in every sense. Like if you're maybe if you're like closer it does more damage, or if you're a certain distance away it does more damage. If you aim accurately, like directly in front of you, it does more damage than on the outside. It's kind of like the scientist shotgun in GW2. It'd make him take a bit more skill, But that's some ideas I had and all. I don't know if we will apply these here. They might be a bit too complicated. But I will see you guys later.